Hey there, welcome back to another video. I usually take you along on my weekends, but today I thought I'd switch it up. You're coming with me as I work for my 9 to 5 here in London. One day working from home and another one from the office, so let's go. So I don't have any mandatory office days, which is something I know a lot of jobs are starting to require now. Actually, if you're really lucky in that sense, I can work from home whenever I want. Work has been intense lately, lots of overtime, long days, but I still try to make time for myself in the mornings, even if it's a little less than usual. Of course, it all started up with a cup of coffee. Honestly, just the idea of coffee is probably the only thing that gets me out of bed. I really love our coffee machine. It makes such good coffee, sometimes even better than what I get at cafes. When the coffee's ready, I made a quick breakfast. I've been having savory breakfast for years now, they just keep me full until lunch. Today was simple, bread with ham and cheese. I also took my trusty green powder and apple cider vinegar gummy. I'm not entirely convinced they work as magically as they claim, but I do feel like they help with stress, which is definitely something I need help with right now. If I still have time after breakfast, I watch a YouTube video, usually just time for one. It's my little moment to relax before diving into a full day of work. Before logging on though, I do a bit of stretching. I've been finding it hard to stay motivated for a full-on workout in the morning, but I'm trying to get at least 5 to 10 minutes of stretches. It helped me ease into that work mindset. Then it's time to get started with, yes, another cup of coffee. It's a bit tricky to show exactly what I do during the day since most of it's confidential and pretty much all computer based. But one thing I always do is start by organizing my to-do list. I have a running list of everything I need to get done, but I also write out a daily list to prioritize things. Because even though it feels like everything is important, not everything actually is. Then it was time for lunch. I didn't have much time today, so I threw together a quick tuna and chicory salad with some walnuts. I ate while watching another YouTube videos, then cooked some rice to prep for dinner later. I'm planning to make fried rice tonight. It's always better with the old rice, but I didn't think that far ahead this time. Then it was back to work. Finally, dinner time rolled around. I made kimchi fried rice, my favorite way to make it. I'm pretty sure it's not a traditional recipe because I just kind of wing it. I grabbed my basket full of Asian sauces and spices and of course the kimchi from the fridge. First I sauteed the kimchi, then added the tuna and then the rice. After that, I mixed in some gochujang, a little soy sauce and a touch of sugar. To finish it off, I tossed in some green onions and a bit of sesame oil. We ate dinner while watching Sprint, which is kind of like Drive to Survive but for athletics. It actually made me want to go to an athletics meet one day, it looks so exciting. Since the sun set so much later now, we tried to go for a walk around the neighborhood after dinner. This time we couldn't resist grabbing a little treat. I went for a mango and strawberry sorbet and it was so good. Unfortunately, I had to go back to work after that but didn't film it, so I just needed to get it done. The next day I headed into the office. On days like this I have to get up a bit earlier, but I still try to have breakfast at home, just something quick. Coffee, obviously, and then toast and boiled eggs. As I mentioned earlier, I don't have fixed office days, but I do like to go in now and then, especially if I know some of my colleagues will be there or if I have in-person meetings. The commute is a bit long, but it's not too bad since I don't have to do many changes. Could definitely be worse. When I get to the office, the first thing I do is grab coffee. We're lucky there's a cafe inside the building, and it was sunny, so I went for a nice latte. Then it was time for work. Pretty hard to film in the office, so I only managed to get a few clips. That day we went out for after work drinks with some colleagues. We tried a new rooftop bar I hadn't been before, and it was so nice. So that was a little peek into my 9 to 5 life here in London, both working from home and the office. I hope you enjoy tagging along, and I'll see you in the next video.